How long should I study for the GMAT?
Normally, I'd recommend probably somewhere between 4 and 6 months.
That would be enough time to take a GMAT course or go through GMAT Interact and then spend 3 or 4 weeks afterwards reviewing critical material on your own.
Expect to study for over 100 hours, probably 150 hours or more.
Generally, I recommend to my students to study an hour a day for 5 days a week for 4 months straight.
I think if you can put in 10 to 15 hours a week into studying, you should be giving yourself 3 to 6 months is typically what I tell people.
What I recommend to all my students, you want to first take that first initial practice test. We have a free one available on manhattanprep.com. So that will kind of give you your baseline score. So then from there, you want to see, okay, how much will I need to improve to get into the schools that I'm interested in?
So somebody looking to get a 500 is going to have a very different study schedule than someone who's looking to get a 700.
Once you know that, then you can dig into your weak spots, and that's going to take different amounts of time for different people.
Somebody who just finished college algebra is really used to having quantitative homework every night. That's going to be somebody who's going to have a different experience and a different timeline than somebody who last looked at algebra 20 years ago.
So on one hand, we have students who have a more narrow issue to take care of. So maybe it's a question type they're not familiar with, or maybe it's a specific content area they've forgotten. For these students, it might be enough to study for 4 to 6 weeks before taking the real thing.
I've had students actually that they took their first practice test and they're like, oh wait, that's like kind of where I need to be for my intended programs. So they don't really need to study very much, right?
You don't want to stretch it out too long, because then it's really easy to feel like it's all leading nowhere and you're just studying to study, going through the motions.
Because at some point, you will just burn out and you will lose all motivation to keep trying.
With another month, maybe I could get another 10 or 20 points. Is that better? Or could I maybe use that month to work on some other aspect of my application?
If you like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.